Hey warrior, welcome to today's video. Today is day 8 in the 30 days to end emotional eating. And today we're gonna talk about creating an empowering alternative to using food to get rid of this emotional eating urge. So what does that mean? As we are rewiring the habits in your brain, the direct reward system habits that have been ingrained again and again and again by acting on the urge to binge by eating, we want to start to hardwire new alternatives that will replace the act of eating when you get an emotional trigger, or any trigger for that matter, with the urge to binge. We want to starve out these urges so that they no longer hit us at all, so that we don't experience them at all. But we are also going to have to work through a period of time where we are experiencing the binges, and how do we handle that without giving into that really uncomfortable urge. We want to create an alternative to widen the gap between the urge and the act of eating, so that we choose something empowering for ourselves in that space. So as we learn to widen the gap and strengthen the gap, we want to choose a different action. We want to get our mind that is making the best choices for us on board. But we can't necessarily think ourselves into that, so we have other methods that we can just make a routine so that they start to become our automatic instead of food being the automatic. This is a practice that you will work on strengthening. So don't expect to master it after the first or second time. This is going to take practice, but the cool thing is you can practice this every single day. We're building a new habit, so it's going to take some time, whether you subscribe to it takes 21 days to make a habit or 30 days to make a habit. Either way, the more you can practice it, the more likely the habit will become a thing. So be patient. Remember, consistency is key here, even in the tiniest of ways. So once you have interrupted your automatic pattern, and you realize I'm in the gap, you want to do something empowering in this moment. This is something that is going to make you feel good to do it. It's going to make you feel proud of yourself in the moment. You are going to feel like you are achieving something by choosing this other alternative. It's something that you will genuinely look forward to, genuinely enjoy. So I am going to give you some of the empowering alternatives that I used to help me recover and that I still use, because I'm always transparent about this. I do still get urges to eat or to emotionally eat. It's in there. It's very low. The volume is turned way down, but it's still in there. And in times of stress, and we've all gone through a really stressful year where things are very all over the place, the volume has become louder. So I always go back to these tools to help me just center myself and make the choice that I ultimately want to make for myself. Okay, so first and foremost, breath work. Now, if you have not really done breath work and experienced how amazing it is, experienced the effects of it, you need to, as soon as this video is done, go check out the Wim Hof breathwork method. It's literally just inhaling and exhaling, but you're doing it in a way that is activating the part of your nervous system that is calming you, that is decreasing inflammation, that is getting you out of stress mode and into grounded mode. You will be clearer of thought, you will be more alert, you will be more energized, and you will be more in the part of you, the part of your brain that makes those empowering decisions for yourself. So this is a great way to, one, get empowered, and two, to get those instant energy shifting effects. Breath work can be just as powerful, if not more at times, than movement. Obviously, when we're moving, we are breathing, and we are breathing in a certain pattern and rhythmic way so that it's gonna have a similar effect. But if you, let's say, just can't go out and do some movement, you can go to your breath work. So even when I complete a breath work session, I feel better about myself because I'm proud that I made that choice that's going to sustain me longer, and it feels good to breathe in that way. You will understand why the breath work is powerful when you experience it. So I'm just going to leave that there. Something else I do is I honor myself with something satiating, but that has nourishing ingredients. So it feels indulgent and it feels like a treat, but it is a wholesome, nutritious meal. So like often I will make something small, something portion size that I can I can savor, I can enjoy. And then I tell myself, like, once this is complete, you are gonna move on to do X. And I always have a activity that I'm going to do right after I finish that little indulgence, savory snack. To continue my mind moving. If I don't have anything after that, then my mind will be triggered to potentially eat again and just continue the pattern. So I'll make something like, one of my favorite go-tos is 2% Greek yogurt. I've actually started to buy the best self Faye because no lactose in it, so it's just better for my skin and my tummy. So I will get that. I will put some kind of nuts in it, whether they're almonds or walnuts or pistachios. I will cut up a little bit, a part of an apple. Jazz apples are my favorite. If you haven't tried a jazz apple, look for it. I'll chop that up, and then sometimes I sprinkle bits of chocolate in it. I will buy stuff so that it's only one portion. So I'll buy like one portion of the yogurt, I'll buy like one portion, a small portion of the chocolate, same thing with the nuts, and I will make this an intentional snack. Third thing I do is I would, ahead of time, obviously this isn't going to be like right in the moment, but ahead of time, I'll create a hangout with a friend, a date with a friend, that we can go and have something that feels like a treat, that is indulgent, that I really enjoy, like ice cream or a cupcake or cheesecake, something like that. And I have this date set out for later in the week, so I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not just looking forward to the food, I'm looking forward to the whole experience. The hanging out with my friend, the catching up, the being out, the enjoying where we're gonna be. And this helps me have a goal to push through emotional urges that I might get during the week, because I remind myself I have this thing planned, I'm really looking forward to it, and I want to feel my best when I go there. I want to feel like I can enjoy this indulgence, and I want to experience the whole thing. I don't want to go in feeling physically ill or mentally or emotionally bashing on myself. So it's a little bit of an incentive for me. Another empowering alternative. And then I feel really good when I'm able to move through that urge and not act on it. So that feels great. Fourth thing, I will take care of myself, my body, or my space in a different way. I will nourish myself in a way that does feel good in the moment. So this might look like me just going outside, taking a walk. I might listen to a really interesting podcast. I've learned about myself, when I am learning, I am very much in the moment. I get really excited about learning anything new. So I will put on a YouTube and kind of immerse myself into learning, and then my brain forgets the emotional urge, and I'm focused now using a different part of my brain, and it really helps me. I might take a relaxing bath and I do it up. We light candles. I don't know who we is, it's just me. I light candles. I put on some great music. I will add in the bubbles. I dim the lights. It's really, really nice. I might also organize something. So when I organize or clean, even if it's just a drawer, I feel so much better. I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else feels this way. I don't pick it's not a room. It's not even a whole corner. It's literally a drawer or a tabletop. And just spending 10-15 minutes organizing this, cleaning stuff out, I feel like the organization on the outside helps organize me on the inside. It's great. I might do my hair or my makeup a little spiffier that day. I might pick out a special outfit. I will do things to make me feel good about myself. And I have that thing, and then I'm on to the next thing. Number 5, I move my body. I remind myself that I am someone who can push through physically uncomfortable challenges, and usually if I do a warrior workout, if I go out and I move my body, I have to say I need to get my heart rate up. Sometimes a walk just doesn't do it. I almost have to get my physical self to feel that discomfort in a different way so that I'm distracted, or I forget, or I work through the physical or the discomforting urge to eat. So I will have to push myself a little bit more. I've found just for me that a light, like a yoga session, I have to get out of my head. And for me, that looks like doing something that's physically challenging, where I have to focus my mental energy on pushing myself through that physical challenge. So I will go on a run, I'll jump rope, I will do a warrior workout, I will do something along those lines. What do we got next? 6, I'll do something creative. I will write, I will do a craft, I will look on Pinterest and pick a DIY, and then I'll go and I'll do that craft. So something else that uses a different part of my brain in a way that I'm excited about. Like, I'm genuinely excited about doing this craft, and I need to gather the tools to do it, the materials to do it, and my brain is now focused on that. So again, it's moving away from things that are gonna continue to leave my brain open to focusing on the urges, the thoughts, all the stuff coming from that stress response, that emotional void. I'll dance, or I'll sing out loud. I'll blast the music, I'll dance around, I'll get super sweaty, I'll sing at the top of my lungs. Again, it's breathing. You're breathing in a totally deeper way. So you're taking care of number 1. And you're feeling good because of the vibes of the music. Music has a transformative way of literally like shifting the vibrations of our body. So people even who like are experiencing different sorts of cognitive issues, like as far as Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease, they can change their abilities when music is on. It's incredible. So for us, we can absolutely use that as a tool. And the last one I have is do something spontaneous. Do something spontaneous and in the moment with someone I love, or even just myself. And it usually involves getting out of that environment, like getting out of my house, getting out of the car, going somewhere new, feeling like I'm being adventurous and curious and discovering something, exploring, doing something spontaneous in that way. So those are 8 things that I have used that are empowering alternatives to get me through that moment where I'm experiencing a binge urge. I hope this is helpful. I will put it in the worksheet down below, but I would love to hear in the comments what works for you, or even something that I mentioned that you're going to try. This is work, you guys. It's not just something that we can just passively, expect to happen. It's going to take work, but you have an opportunity every single day. Sorry for shaking the camera. You have an opportunity every day. Yes, they're the harder moments, but those harder moments are the moments where you can make even a smidgen of progress. So go out there, do your best today, and just meet yourself with kindness along the way. This is a journey. This is a practice. This is the work. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to not close it up, but close up this little series within the series. And we're going to talk about reinforcing your desired behavior with an awesome reward. I will see you for that. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, subscribe. What else do you do? Download the free guide to overcoming nighttime eating, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, warrior.